What set is he on? How many more reps does he have left? These are all questions that we don't know the answers to.
Unfortunately, I started my stream in the middle of your monologue, so just to catch anyone up watching the VOD, Akshan is wondering which chicken is going to show up, because chicken sometimes does not play his best.
It'd be really nice if I could get like the Discord overlay of who's talking on my browser. So that way it's not confusing for anyone that's watching.
There is an overlay for that. Yeah, like that's something that exists. I do that sometimes.
Oh, okay. It doesn't just work for like games. It can work for your browser as well.
Yeah, you could you can set up a window on the streamer platform to do that.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm not willing to put in the effort.
Yeah, okay, I mean, it's an OBS thing. It's a browser source you can get.
Yeah. OBS thing, but you have to set it as a certain window on the side. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what Chicken's doing.
He's not. Wait, they're not even in voice. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I guess they're not going to try hard.
So
Zyxon is already doing pretty well here, I think.
The fact that they're not in voice, does that mean the right chicken is not showing up? Are you glad you didn't bet on him, or what do you think?
He's also not. He's not playing super fast right now. Chicken isn't.
I think they're still favored.
I think. I think so too. Especially in this particular configuration. You know, the thing is I feel like, in my opinion, Kibbo and Firefly actually have similar styles in a lot of ways. But I think Firefly is just a little bit better at his style. But I don't know. We'll see.
So Zyxon wants to take the knight and trade queens, I assume. The question is, does it mate chicken? And probably not. I think chicken's safe enough.
Yeah, chicken is winning.
Chicken has mate.
H6.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Any score predictions?
I'm thinking chicken team wins 20-12.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably close.
Sounds about right. And Kubo plays a lot, but Reza not so much.
But I think if Reza was playing Zyxon, he could get the better of him in some of these games. I don't know though.
Yeah, that seems like a better matchup for them for sure.
Yeah, for the Polish team. I mean, I really think it's going to be tough for Reza to crack chicken.
Yeah. They need to.
That's a mate threat for zdybu.
Yep. Pawn h3. It's kind of passive for Zyxon. He might want to wait for another pawn or two for h3 and g2. This is legit. Chicken's position is really good.
And Zyxon has
great.
Several extra pieces to work with. Like knight at f5 is a threat. It's hard for zdybu to do anything here.
I like pawn h2 a lot. And then queen takes again.
Yeah.
Is Reza going to go all in?
He can't. There's no knight check after.
GPS predicts 20-0.
Oh, he does do it.
Did that Blauesau come back to the server? Because he left at one point, right?
I don't know if he's back yet or not.
What do you mean he left?
He left the house Discord.
What, like 2 days ago?
Like 3 days ago, something like that.
Oh.
Queen takes g1. for chicken.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Competitive muffin. He's been around for forever.
Does he have enough diags for queen takes G1?
I mean, he
pawn
has put
H2.
pawn check, pawn takes G2.
No,
That's
king
pretty nice.
E2. He still needs one more, right?
I think pawn E2 is
No.
easily winning, right? Yeah, now you take G2.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
this works too.
straightforward. Yeah.
By the way. Then he, yeah, now okay.
Yeah, that was cleaner.
Zyxon doing some Sicilian.
Yeah, C7 square
Roll.
seems weak here. I'm not necessarily a fan of this.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like a pretty normal position here. The knight on G5 is kind of getting in the way of his pawn H6 stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like it's black. You're just playing to survive in these sorts of openings, though.
Oh, nine mates for chicken. He's clearly communicated it, but it's probably not coming.
Oh, strong.
That's good defense.
Yeah, I mean, chicken has continued with a nice attack here, though.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult. I think pawn E2, kings. This is getting a little bit sketchy.
Luckily, chicken's up time because pawn plus bishop looks a bit dangerous for chicken. Have to give up the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, even pawn is annoying, right? Like pawn E2, bishop E3, queen F6.
Yeah, and then queen F6, that was what I was thinking. Even one pawn would be kind of nice.
Are there
As he gets the
93
pawn, I guess he
ideas
takes it
here?
on-
Are there 93 ideas here? Or that just doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, we would prefer to have that diagonal open in case we get some kind of bishop drop, I guess.
Sure. And Rez is not. I mean, the time's not close enough for him to throw in like Rook G1 to try to gain a second. Too much time.
Yeah, Rook G1 is pretty much suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 93 we just take with the queen, I think.
But then
But-
queen takes F6.
Queen takes
I
F6.
think
Yeah,
I
we
prefer
queen
that
takes
to black.
F2, and we've got a normal position.
Yeah,
I guess we lose our attack,
I
but
think black is favored there. But I think after 93 king C1, it's going to be pretty difficult. Like, he'll have to come back to F5. I don't mind that too much. Okay. Oh,
oh, he just takes. Whoa. All right.
Oh, you're pretty
Okay, we have a
fast.
time scramble.
yeah, chicken is really fast. Like, he's probably faster than me. But, like,
It looks like chicken has a mouse today. That's good news.
That's great news for the chicken team. I scored 3-0 favoring chicken.
I guess he's not playing on his phone today.
Nope. Let's see what he comes up with.
Welcome in,
The
Kaiski.
queens are getting traded, but black is a pretty nice position.
yeah, he's avoided that queen trade for his partner. Zyxon's position is really good. His light squares are weak. This looks horrible for zdybu.
Yeah, but he's in his comfort zone here. He's played these openings a million times over. But yeah, this is looking.
Should he have
grim.
taken the knight before the queen? Or it doesn't matter?
Reza needs to defend the mate. He does. Good defense.
Oh,
Whoa.
D3?
Hold on.
This looks bad for
Wait,
Zyxon.
knight B2?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Guess he's safe.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
think that's...
Knight
I
B2,
think
king
that-
E3.
Yeah. I think what we did was good.
Guess 95 rook B8 and 0 uptime.
Mm-hmm.
I like knight D6. Gives some defense
Yeah.
to zdybu.
But he runs back to B3.
Yeah, knight
and
D6,
block.
king B3. I think we need to stop him from going back.
Yeah, but not
No, but then
really, well,
then rook over. And at least you can defend the zdybu.
Rook overtakes.
I like knight a5 a lot more. But it was not too easy for Reza to feed. Oh, queen e3 is crazy risky. Nice.
Just go back to b2. The knight is pinned.
Oh yeah, good resource.
Queen d5 is a nice move though on the other board.
Oh.
Hey, Speed, I can give you the link in a sec.
Maybe just bishop c4, bishop takes pawn.
Wait, is
Safety.
queen fine? I feel like it's fine.
Yeah,
Could be.
so d5, no knight. Knight is forced though? Oh shoot, now it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's perfectly safe.
Oh, why did he go a3 there?
Yeah.
Okay, now they're gonna have to do a scramble, but he's down so many pieces. Queen.
Oh, bishop takes f7 is a good move though.
Okay,
That's
I
a good
think you're
move.
enough.
There's still no. Oh, queen.
Whoa,
e8 made pawn.
no.
Whoa.
Should have sat. Okay.
I think
Yeah,
he had to take the pawn, right? Or oh no, that was
I'm
mate 2.
watching
That was
a
mate
couple
2.
seconds delayed.
Yeah, so it was just that.
I need to watch on chess.com. I keep watching Chuck's screen. I'm always behind.
Yeah, Chicken's got a really good opening here again.
Yeah.
He just greeds for the piece. I think that's right. Then h6.
Sicilian seems to be working.
Oh. e4. Not even sitting for the piece. Okay. Yeah, he's going knight at f2 to feed. I think that was a bit of a
Yeah.
a
Wait,
mistake
what?
there in coordination.
No, queen takes d8. Yeah, queen d8.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
I guess
I mean,
chicken
not black has no counterplay either. This doesn't
Yeah.
even do anything.
Yeah, he can give the rook. Knight
You can't take that. You can't take that rook, anyways.
It looks pretty over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing helps here, it looks like.
Yeah.
I think Chicken would have liked that knight though, so I would have preferred bishop
Oh.
takes knight before.
Okay, that's mate. That's mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this works.
And one on e3 or c5.
Adoption?
Adoption?
Oh,
No.
chicken's already trolling.
No, chicken starts
He's
trolling.
already trolling.
This is
Why does he do this?
goodness gracious.
It's so
Now he's
bad.
sitting.
Alright, let's keep going. Rook a5.
Yeah, rook a5 is the obvious move here, though.
Okay, I guess he'll take being a piece down. What do you do in this position? Take on d4 and get a pawn? Yeah.
I would have played knight at e5. Wait, they're gonna win. What the hell? Oh my god. How's chicken getting weight?
The problem
not
is
that
Chicken
bad.
learns the wrong lesson when like he wins after his troll openings.
Yeah, here it is, dude.
Oh, now he's doing the double.
Oh my god.
But it is kind of hard to win. I'm not gonna lie, like against Chicken playing f3 and stuff.
Yeah, but obviously, yeah, that's true. But the thing is you're not playing for a win, though, right? You're giving away the white advantage.
Yep.
It's not that it's bad. It's not. Well, I mean, you're just playing an equal bug house position, really. Well, equal's kind of a weird term, but
Okay, he's kind of getting cooked this game.
Yeah, so
Oh,
needs
and just
some
as long
feed.
as his partner stays safe. Yeah.
His partner's
Yeah, I
kicking.
think they should just go. Like, just don't give rook. Knight takes e4. Let's go, let's go. Okay. Oh.
Oh, the rook
Wait,
takes bishop.
rook takes, yeah.
the sneaky rook on a3 comes to the rescue.
Yeah, knight would. Oh, he already has the knight. Okay. Yeah, I think you just drop in all your diags here as zdybu. Whoa, what?
Okay, just double check.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I would have taken h7 for sure there.
I think they're gonna win this one. I don't see
they're
how.
winning for sure.
Yep.
Knight g1 is.
They are the only chance
maybe
they
not.
really.
Maybe knight f4, and if he takes knight g3, I think that's game,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
They're down though.
One knight mates now.
And the knight is pinned.
h3, sure. It's odd.
Yeah, was that a mouse slip, you think? Or what was h3?
Nah, I think that was on purpose. Maybe he was trying to anti-pre-move king f1.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. You do king f2 here?
King
Yeah.
f2, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sacked his queen.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone.
Yeah, this is not mate yet. King.
Oh, now it's for sure mate. Or
What? Is it though?
I think he's okay.
oh, I thought maybe
Yeah.
take f6 first, but
They're down a massive
they're
amount of
up
time. Now.
but what is the mate here? Just sit for knight, I guess? It looks really hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, chicken.
yeah.
Knight for
or
chicken,
like
are you
a-
talking? Or
like
knight
kind
for
of-
zdybu? The knight.
Knight for zdybu.
Okay. It's knight plus rook mates for chicken.
He has to go for some queen e7 and bishop f8 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like. Because that seems easier to get than like that night. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, he tries the.
not.
That made no sense.
Yeah.
I think that was way too.
Yeah, I guess you'd like maybe set a bit for scramble in that case.
Yeah. Queen being forced off now.
Like this would be.
Oh, he could have
good if
blocked. Yikes.
I hope
Yeah.
chicken will stop playing troll openings. Like, it's really obnoxious.
Okay. He seems to be turning on serious mode again. D2 is really nice. Zyxon should hold pieces for a second because of some annoying pawn drops. Maybe pawn e3 is really good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's not what you want to be doing. At least he's got the bishop.
Okay, yeah,
now.
bishop helps him defend.
It's bishop g5.
It could have been worth sitting for pawn e7 there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reza's position is getting good here. He's done a good job controlling on the other board. F8, pawn d7.
Knight at e6. Maybe.
I kind of want to box him in first. Yeah, I thought he could get more out of this. Like, if he just sat for another pawn or two.
Yeah, like
It still is
bishop
pretty hard
d7,
for bishop
knight
to,
at
or
c5,
for
pawn
chicken to
d7.
defend this.
He should still drop on d7, I think.
Yeah, isn't that this winning?
Yeah, this is winning too, I guess. Bishop g5, what I would play here. Yeah, taking it slow. Nothing seems to be mating immediately on the other board, though.
Okay, now chicken is safe. Ish.
I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't call that
He's
safe.
kind of dead long term.
Oh, he's alive though. He was much deader earlier. He was much deader.
Yeah. Zyxon is also long-term cooked. Knight G1 is incredibly slow, but it will get the job done. Yeah, forcing the queen off is GG. Okay. But they only have .2. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to see a scramble here.
Are they actually gonna scramble?
Yeah, I think they have to avoid the scramble. Even though zdybu is really fast, chicken is just much faster. Oh, it's gotta be mate. Another board here. Knight c4, let's go. Knight d5.
It's not that obvious. Okay.
Oh my god.
It was much closer than I expected.
Yeah.
So here's the comeback.
That is some questionable
Our score is
technique, maybe.
6-2, favoring chicken.
Hopper?
Oh, this is completely...
Yeah.
Oh, he can't take...
Yeah, it's pawn mates or what? How many pawns? 2 pawns? Queen takes h6?
Yeah.
2 pawn.
Oh, he has it, no?
Oh, yo, what?
G2, G2, G2,
Rook G2, Rook G2, Rook G2. Yeah.
Okay, this is game.
Yeah.
Or maybe he
I'm
could
not
just...
sure
Bishop
how they
F8.
didn't see
Oh,
that.
Bishop F8. It's okay. Yeah, King D7.
Knight takes
It's
pawn.
gonna be tough.
Wait, that was wrong, I thought.
King D6. Run away.
Stockfish could win this easily. In 1 second. Yeah, they're up time now.
Yeah. Guess resign.
Yeah.
Yep, they should.
Resign go next. He is threatening mate on f7 as well as d8. Yeah.
Guess they're just hoping that Zyxon blunders mate somehow if he keeps moving.
Yeah, not gonna
Like if c6, queen takes b7, he has queen e7 if he moves the rook.
Yes.
That's never gonna happen.
Caught him in a bit of a pre-move there with c3.
Still looks good for chicken.
There's a creative sack there with knight e4.
Oh,
Okay.
anti-pre moved d3.
Nice.
Wait, zdybu's cooking. What the fuck? Queen c2, queen c1?
Yeah.
Did Zyxon go a bit too hard with the feed there?
Yeah. I don't think he's made it though.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he has to lose a queen here, though.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna get some material though.
Oh, I really think he should have dropped the knight.
Yeah,
there,
he should have put a new knight in.
Yeah, new knight was better. Still didn't lead it. There's no mate there for sure.
But if you put a new knight in, wasn't it mate? Because king would have to go up, and you have queen e3.
But there's still a queen.
Oh, you
on
take
F2.
queen takes queen. You just go. You queen takes knight.
Queen takes knight, knight takes queen, and then what?
No, you can't take the knight first. You have to go.
Oh,
up to
he
E2
goes up
directly.
first. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the queen covers.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Is there going to be some queen f7 business with the knight? He wants to do it. Wait, is that just
Pawn
mate?
mates? No. He needs a pawn.
No, he has to go up.
Or g6, yeah.
How is he going to do this? Knight h4?
They're up
King
some
H5.
time.
No, but that's mate. That's mate.
he can
Take
wait for pieces.
g4.
No, knight
Knight
f7's
F7?
mate.
Yeah.
Immediately, there's a queen. The queen covers the knight.
Yeah, if he went up to h5 first, it was just bishop takes knight, and it was the same.
Yeah, this take f2 line isn't that good for black.
No. You wouldn't play something like that, would you?
No, not this line. Like, look at this. Like, it's this, like... Maybe try f2?
Is he just gonna go for... Oh. I mean, I don't mind black's position too much. Zdybu just has no pieces.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't mind. Nobody minds doing the sacking. It's your partner that suffers a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Knight takes bish. He definitely takes the... Oh. Okay.
It's actually pretty good for them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like KH1.
Yeah. Reza's cooking a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is completely safe.
Ooh, I don't
G4?
think chicken should have taken that.
I guess chicken's getting punished for...
He needs to take E7. Queen F8? Fast? No, he's not doing it. He's going for the queen this way.
Yeah, but like both boards are just winning.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, knight mates
knight
one
mates.
now. Queen plus rook mates.
They're
Oh,
down
is that
7
true?
seconds. No shot. You can hold a knight.
Okay, maybe that's not true. Okay, well, you can
Take
take
rook,
the rook
take
and
queen.
the queen. But C1 is covered by the E2 knight as well, so...
Oh. Okay. I guess just maybe
Yeah.
D3 here.
D3 is what I was thinking, yeah.
Bishop battery.
Yeah, Zdybu killed his positions a little bit to get his pieces. He's still doing better.
Yeah. This looks very over.
Yeah.
Rook G1.
Yep. Nice move.
Yep.
Redude. That's
Queen
mate.
E2. Pre-move.
That's crazy.
Pin City. Okay, he's defended the mate on F2. All right.
This is getting close.
Score 7-4, favoring chicken.
Yeah. Good day, Michael.
Good day.
Okay, chickens.
I didn't know Reza was such a sack sitter.
Yeah, but this isn't good
What is this?
for white.
Yeah, he needs... Oh.
I think this
Yeah,
is easier to play for white than black, though. White has all the natural moves here. Black doesn't.
Oh, why not knight G F6 there? I guess it doesn't matter. He gave the queen up anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, this one's over. You can just go for the rook here.
We're at 8-4, favoring chicken. It's first to 20. The next round, they're going to have to go to a higher number of wins.
Wait, is it 25?
It's 25 next round.
I think so. I'd have to look it up to be sure exactly. I think it's 25 next round, 35 for the finals, something like that.
On F5, bishop takes H6 is also good.
What
Oh my
when
goodness.
does the Larso match start tonight? Is that tonight at 7?
It is in 12 hours.
It's
Yeah.
10:30.
Wait,
Oh,
what? It's in 12 hours?
It is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I might
So
stay up.
Midnight tonight?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
For
Or
Central
me and
Time.
Chuck's time.
For Central Time, yeah.
Oh.
This is 12:30. It's actually not on hours.
Okay.
It's 12:30.
Okay.
What is knight F5? Not really understanding that, but maybe it's very good. Bishop H6 now? Oh my god.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Now, did knight F5 help with that somehow?
I think so,
Yeah.
because he couldn't go king F6 in that final position.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, queen mates. Actually possible to get on D2 here, but they're downtime.
It makes for both points.
Oh, they're both geeked. Yeah, he took a million years to do that.
You could just take the knight. Queen
That
covers.
cannot have been good. F3 I like.
Yeah, you just take
And
it.
I assume after bishop takes queen, you take the pawn instead. Seems like your only chance.
Or even
Yeah.
queen E4,
No,
or I think anything
they're
works
just gonna
here.
sit because chicken might mate with queen,
Yeah,
and it's hard to defend.
Oh, I
against.
see. Yeah, yeah.
sitting is
Good
the
point.
sensible choice here.
I don't see how he defends. He has to go like F3 at some point.
Yeah, you just take the rook, I guess.
Yep.
Or queen H1, then take the rook.
Yeah, then queen takes F3. It looks.
Yeah, exactly. That's just mate. Or if there was some knight H3, bishop H1 stuff. Yeah.
Nice, mate. We're at 9-5 favoring chicken.
Chicken's got the better of his opponent in all of these openings except for the A5s and F3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's winning again.
Queen G4 is a nice move. But there's F5.
What about D7 here?
Takes D4.
Yeah, pawn
D7
E7.
is good.
No,
Pawn D7.
pawn D7.
Pawn D7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push up to I don't
Push
know. I
D7.
like this. This is
This is good too.
practically
It should be mate somewhere. Has to be.
somewhere. Doesn't look like mate just yet. I think pawn at G7 should be very good, unless he's getting mated some D3.
I mean,
Maybe
knight
should
mates
do
for
it.
chicken.
No.
He's
Pawn
looking
G7. You're giving them an option though, right? So you want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to give up check here.
Oh, pawn C6. Pawn E6.
Oh,
Yeah.
C6, wow.
C6 and then the E6. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, mate. Yeah, I probably would have defended there with like rook E2, but it turned out attacking was better.
Just remind me afterwards, Speed. I will watch the match right now. Chicken smashing again. Queen shred should be
What does
good
he
for
want?
his partner.
The link of the extension for the buttons? Is that what he needs?
Yeah, he wants the buttons.
Okay.
which I could find pretty quickly, but
I can get it in my chat and send it in. I mean, I think there's like a few different extensions. Like I think this is one of them.
oh, that's exactly the one. Yeah.
Okay.
I should have
Take
that bookmark
yeah.
or something, or like
Yeah, I just have a command for it.
yeah, bishop e6, queen e6.
Bishop
Well,
b4 is such a chicken move.
I think you just play pawn at g6 here. I don't think there's a point in playing queen takes e6 because there's like a rook drop on e7. Would be bad news. Potentially, they would have to. They'd be forced into scramble there. Yeah, I don't think queen takes e6 is it.
Yeah.
I think it's something else. Not sure what. Pawn f5, knight f7. One of those. Knight takes f7 looks killer.
Yeah, I guess. Like, then queen e6, pawn f5. But like queen mates.
Yeah, or I think
pawn
pawn f5 first. Oh, okay. Do we just grab the rook here, or is there something better?
Yeah.
I mean, they're starving rezacz, which is good, I think.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
rook
the rook
mates
mates
or,
as well.
chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rook a3. Unless there's, I don't think there's anything else here. He could drop his rook further away, like on a5. Something. Waste a second or two, like rook a5, bishop e6 type stuff. Yeah. Could go pawn b3 as well if he really wanted to.
Wait, why didn't he just
He's
play?
listening to the stream.
Why didn't he play just rook takes a3 there?
I think he just wanted to gain a couple seconds.
Okay.
Playing c4.
It's not always good to play the most obvious move in mating situations because you want your opponent to react slowly. And if you have multiple options, it's almost better to sit it down and keep your options open because it gains you a little bit of time.
Okay, makes sense.
Like for example, let's say you have like a forced mate in 3. It's usually best not to play the first 2 moves because you don't want your opponent reacting too quickly when it comes down to a time scramble. So if you have multiple options and forced variations, it's better to wait because your opponent is more likely to take time to react.
Chicken is doing well with his c4 nonsense.
Yeah, chicken just wants more diagonals. I think he
Yeah.
I think it was to take the knight, then pawn at g6.
I'm pretty sure taking the rook is best here, but
Oh, okay.
On f7?
yeah, you take the rook because after bishop h7, king h8, maybe he's okay. But after bishop f7, you can't go to h8. Okay, he saw it differently.
I accept your apology.
Bishop g8 here.
Yes, very classy, bishop g8.
Yeah, but he's never, without a knight, he's not getting in the dark squares ever. It's a bit,
I think bishop h5 is very sensible, no? That is so weird.
well, black can't take anything, right? It actually makes a lot of sense. Bishop at e4, queen blocks, black can't take a single thing except for a pawn on e3.
I was not a fan of that.
Yeah, this is probably worse, though.
They're down a bit of time. I think, okay.
Oh,
he does
there's the
now.
classy move.
Yes, rook e4 is very good. And then queen takes e4 here, I assume. Oh. Okay. So after bishop takes f3, he wants to maybe take the queen. Definitely wants to take the queen.
There's mate on the other board.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good feed.
I score 11-6, favoring Chicken Zyxon. No adoption.
What were your guys' predictions for this match?
Didn't predict.
I think most people were predicting on the match in 12 hours instead.
Bishop f4 is an unfortunate mouse slip.
I think for predictions, both matches hinged on one player, and so I didn't have information on one of those players in this this matchup.
What player does the other match hinge on?
Larso.
I was thinking it hinges on Plotkin.
Yeah, I think
I have seen everyone else play, hundreds of games recently, but not so much.
I think
he played a fair amount of pool last weekend. A lot, actually. He probably played for a good six hours last weekend.
Plotkin's very strong, but I think his positions are more double-edged than a lot of the rest of them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's absolutely true. The thing is, he has Jasugi as a partner, and Jasugi likes to be in command when those positions arise. He really does. And I mean, I don't know.
Why do you think that it hinges on Larso, though?
Because I don't know how how he's going to play. I really don't.
So Larso sometimes plays bad, sometimes plays good? Is that what you're saying?
Well, here's the thing. Yes, but here's the thing. Larso has to win today. He can't just play his Larso moves. I mean, he's got to actually win against Plotkin. I mean, I think it's much less likely that Gena is going to win against Jasugi. I mean, other than getting starved for material. That's why I say that, Chuck.
Okay.
If Larso is feeling like Sharky today, like blood in the water, I think they're going to do very well.
I think that it would have been better for the Larso team to put Larso against 12 team and get against Plotkin.
Probably.
Well,
probably.
There's still time for that.
There is still time for that. Yeah.
I mean, do you disagree? I mean, I think that's. I don't know. I mean, because Larso is Larso's really good, but he's not like a killer sack sitter, attack you always sort of player. He likes just kind of moving, coordinating, and being up time. That's like his strength.
Yeah, but sack sitting doesn't really work against Plotkin. He's
not sack sitting. It's just attacking in general. It does work against Plotkin. Plotkin makes the thing is Plotkin does play very fast, but he does sometimes every now and then he'll play pretty weak defensive move and he kind of gets crushed.
Yeah, and then a lot of times he relies on being up time so that a singular piece doesn't mate him, which is how I thought 12 team used to play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he really does that anymore.
Horko does that a lot.
Yeah, but Horko is nowhere near as good as.
No,
but Horko, that's definitely his style. Definitely his style. That's the same thing. Yes.
What are they sitting for here?
Did anyone watch the last Plotkin Cheesy Bread BWC series that they played?
No, it was too early.
Who are the opponents?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
I'll pull it up. Let me see if that's something I can.
Wait, wasn't it E-Carve?
Yeah, was it E-Carve?
Oh,
it might have been.
Hey, chicken has mate. Knight d5. That was mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Still good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. When was that?
Actually, I watched some of that matchup. I forgot. It was just so long ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Did I stream that? I don't know. I don't want to check my archives right now, but maybe.
I don't remember. I do remember watching some of that matchup, though.
Pawn is very annoying.
For who? For rezacz?
Pawn at e3, is that what you said?
Yeah, and
pawn e3.
Yeah. How do you defend against this? Except you sack your queen. Play knight d3.
I mean, if one pawn comes, it's no big deal. You can go bishop h4, but
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
about this.
wait.
Bishop h4 now. Yeah.
Looks good for.
Okay, you give the queen back, fine, but this can't be good for chicken.
no, not c6
Wait, what?
before. That was really
What?
bad.
I mean, you could still play. Yeah, I was about to say bishop check, and you could still even castle if you wanted to.
Like pawn g3.
Yeah, I think we take f2.
Oh, he
I like
wants
this.
more.
Pawn b7's good move.
I think it was nice to take all of that really fast. Felt like the right play.
Zyxon
queen
up
f3.
is up a lot of time here.
Although I would have done the Larso after pawn b7 and just castled, give up the rook.
Yep, maybe. Yeah, maybe that was.
It's like take g4. Looks good.
Yeah, just pray that.
That's a little greedy. It's a little greedy. You're down 6 seconds. I guess there's not much coming.
I did not like bishop c4, and now you don't have that square for a knight. This is looking pretty good, though. I don't think you cash out with the queen here. You still want to do some checks. Mad at e2, maybe? There's going to be a rook mating on... Looks like it's not coming. Up a couple seconds here. Zyxon threatening the rook with either pawn b7 or knight h6. Also some bishop b4 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, speed, this is the same one I'm using. If you go into the settings, it should, he dropped the...
Nice.
Queen a1, fast. No, chicken has way too many pieces now, knight e4.
Yeah.
Our score now 14-6, favoring Chicken Zyxon. First 20. Oh, Chicken is doing some questionable openings again.
Yeah.
This one isn't
what
as
is
bad.
F6 is also half trolling as well.
I mean, it looks like Firefly's even trolling a little bit this game. I don't know what the hell that opening is. That's definitely not his normal stuff.
Oh, chicken lost material here.
Yep.
Hello, Papa Pizza.
Okay, knight is good for Reza.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Reza, I would keep initiative, play bishop at g2.
I wanted to sit there and coordinate something because they're forced to sit. The rook is mating. Oh, the rook is still mating.
Ooh, I don't like that pawn push. I would have taken g4.
Yeah, now there's d2. I guess there's no... Oh, fuck, there is a rook coming.
Queen takes, knight c4.
Rook.
Oh, rook in the corner.
k1.
What?
It's looking good for Zyxon.
Yeah, it's mate, Knight f2, knight g3. Yeah,
that's just mate.
Let's do it. Okay, I don't know how he got mated. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, I think Reza played that too fast.
Yeah.
This is not first to 50, this is first to 20. I am all for the longest series possible.
No, I agree. Like, I think I think it should be more and more games the further you get in the tournament. And we've done that to an extent, but not as much as Chewy and I were advocating. Chewy and I wanted something like first to 50 or first to 60 for the finals or something like that. But that just seemed like too much.
Yeah, I think first to 60 spread over 2 days is pretty good. But
yeah, I mean that's what they do in Crazy House World Championship, I think.
Yeah, or that's 60 games, 20 over 3 days.
As long as you're not doing that too early in the bracket, though.
Well,
I would never have
if you're doing it early
day like group stage.
Yeah, early
I'm saying, like, I think 20 games is pretty good for this stage in the tournament.
Yeah, no, I agree.
This is good.
When you have a lot of games early in the tournament, it just gets harder and harder to schedule things. But for like one match here and there, like you should be able to find some time that works for everyone. And it, like the players who complain like that's too long, like every single Saturday and Sunday and most weekdays, people are playing first to 50 or first to 100 in the house Discord anyway.
Well, that's true, but that's a select group of people usually.
It is.
Most people, a lot of these players in particular, do not have that sort of time. They just don't. They have regular jobs and lives and kids. I mean, they're obviously on some weekends they'll be able to do that, but it's going to be select times. And but I mean, for like a finals or semifinals, sure, absolutely, it probably should be, right? We should be able to set aside 3 to 4 hours for a match. That absolutely makes sense. But yeah, I was just saying, too early in the stages, it doesn't make any sense. It would be, the scheduling already seems to be somewhat of a challenge, which is crazy, by the way, because there's so much time for them to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys gave them a lot of time to schedule these matches. If I was running it, dictator of the world, I would have shut these guys off.
Yep.
But anyway.
Oh, please don't get flagged. Oh man, that's a fuck ton of pieces. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Dang. They're in control there.
Jobs, kids, sounds like poor life decisions.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Gotta prioritize Bughouse.
Playing
Chicken is trolling again.
Rook A4.
Not that bad, actually.
I don't think the matches should be too short. Steve and Willie.
Yeah, a few BWCs ago, I mean, Jeffrey Zhang and Katask were just so dominated that we had some shorter. We had, I don't know, like first to 10 or first to 15 or something like that, and they were finishing their matches in like 15 minutes. Not just some of their matches, but like all their matches up until the 5.
Is there a money prize for this, Chuck?
There is a money prize.
For sure.
It's not as much as previous years, but it's still a reasonable amount. There's 2,500 total.
Okay.
And it doesn't all go to first place. And some of it goes to the challenger section too.
No, okay. So the purse for the whole tournament, not just including challengers, is 2,500.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the division, I think it's either 2/3 or 3/4 for the open and the remaining for challenger.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice mate.
Oh,
Bishop
That
G4
was
was a really
so
good.
bad.
Yeah, they were
that
up
was
time
it.
there. I'm not. Why would they do that?
Wait, why did he go king e7?
So
He was
Zyxon still
worried
needs
about
to
the
survive
discourage.
this.
No,
Yeah.
but like, there's no way you go king e7 here.
I'm not gonna lie. King G7 out of 5 could have been close to mate.
King f6.
Yeah, the F5 is hanging though.
Jiggy could also
Might
check.
have been trying to anti-pre-move, no?
Yeah, but like now, like he's up a queen and he has like 4 seconds. Like this has to be game.
No, this has to be game the other way. There's
I think 600
absolutely
is-
zero way he converts.
C3.
I guess he wanted to play B4
Do you play rook takes rook here? Okay, throwing in a check.
for sure.
Nice.
Oh, we get to the
Yeah.
queen. Yeah, this is over.
Ah.
Yeah, there's no way you could convert.
Yeah, zdybu had to pre-move every move.
I don't know.
I think even Katask would have a hard time converting that. I think. Just my hot take. Obviously, he should not have given the rook in the first place.
I wonder if Katask would listen to the broadcast, be like, challenge accepted. I set up the position. Chewy, you play this color, I'll play this color.
Yes. Jeffrey, if you're watching, you can tell him I said that.
Man, it doesn't. It feels like Jeffrey and Katas need to be playing this. It feels a little incomplete without the two.
It does, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
ouch.
what?
Whoa.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, that was.
But
a
they were
little bit and
getting fucked anyway. If
and,
you had
what-
to slip, at least it's this game.
Yeah, get all your
Also,
slips
why
out of the way.
didn't J Killer play?
That's a good
No partner?
question. I mean, he's got to find a partner. Recruiting
Yeah.
is important. He played
There have been
a
a few
previous tournament
players
with
that have been
with True
3000.
Player. I think last year he played with True Player.
Yeah, one of those chess.com events with True Play as well. No, the Katask and Chicken and 12 Teen have all been 3000s. I don't know if there are any others. Blitzbullet also may have been 3000 before.
There's another one who may not be coming to your mind.
VJ Baker.
Sounds?
Guilty King.
Oh, guilty.
VJ Baker.
VJ Baker has definitely been 3000. In fact, he was probably closer to 4000 than 3000.
Worm
Paka has also been
Paka.
Oh, Worm
Yes.
Paka? Was Worm Paka been that high?
Yes. With the VJ Baker methods.
Oh,
Oh wow, I totally missed that Jeffrey's in the chat too right now.
Has Helms ever been like legit 3000?
I don't
Well,
think so.
There was
I
a
think she
time
was
period
only-
where
Oh, she was 2900 though.
yeah, there was a time period where like she played with 12 Teen Chicken and Genna like every week. And they were all pretty high rated. So I think even Genna got up there too.
Yes, even Genna managed to get
Even
2800.
Genna.
God forbid.
what a
right,
roast. All right, this is match point. 19-6, Favorite Chicken.
Yeah, this match is not as close as I thought.
Yeah, I was surprised that X-Shine couldn't really pick a side for this one.
No, I mean,
known
I think
Chicken for too
Action is
long.
right that, I mean, we've seen this match. Chicken sometimes plays troll openings. And, like, if
Yeah.
you've seen his streams, like, sometimes he'll be sports betting or eating or doing all sorts of
See his
stuff.
streams. I've been with him.
Yeah.
While he does it
I
in
think
person. I've
even-
watched it happen.
even when Chicken is like trolling and on the phone and at the gym, I like go 50% with him when I'm full tryharding. So
I know
like,
because he's he's pretty good.
yeah. So
He's really good.
even at the most troll Chicken level, he would definitely take this match.
Unless he leaves halfway.
Well, I mean, you saw that him and Plotkin did beat Katask and Cheesy over the board. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Mm.
I mean, they lose this one, right? Like, zdybu should be winning.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wow, what the fuck are they doing? Bro? He just lost 3 pieces in 2 moves.
zdybu's still winning, though.
Yeah. That is a queen trap,
Yeah.
sort of. Not really.
Nope.
Man, they're floundering this. What are they doing? That knight on d5 is free.
Is there?
He's
there's
going
no
for
knight
that
for
knight.
zdybu.
What the hell?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it was
if
made better. He
only-
got made.
Yeah. Ouch. GG's.
GGs.
That was a nice one to start the comeback, but
Yeah, but I mean,
unfortunately
it
really
it
coordinate
wasn't entirely crazy what zdybu did. You know, he gave the rook, but he had mate. There's downtime.
yes, he did have mate. That was a good calculation, but he forgot that he had a partner too.
Yeah, he does have a partner. That's important. Okay, so that is
GG's. I'll be
GG's.
back in 12 hours, or is it 11 hours now?
It is 11 hours and 30
Oh, it's
minutes.
11 and a half hours. I'll be streaming the...
Are you going to be up, Chewy? That's a little late
Yeah.
for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I usually sleep before then. But we have the biggest match of the
This will definitely be a fun match. There's no questions asked.
Yeah, I mean, this...
It would be good if we could get their comms, at least Lars Ogena's comms. That would be great. If we could organize that somehow.
Yeah, I can
just
try
wanna listen to
and sit in with them, either of them. Maybe Chuck
I'm pretty
can get
sure-
one team and I can get the other team.
I'm pretty sure that Larso and Gena won't even really. I mean, they'll be communicating, but they'll also just be taking jabs at each other, even with nobody else in the call.
I
don't
mean,
think
the,
so. Like,
the,
I was-
the
I was
jabs
in
are
the call
mainly
with them.
one way.
Yes. There's been a lot of. What's the opposite of a jab? There's been like a lot of. I don't know. There's been a lot of
one
writing. Ah, no, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Chewy, are you going to continue streaming, or are you going to end?
Right now, I'm definitely not going to stream.
Okay.
I will just,
Are you
I
going
can
to
raid
raid
you,
someone
and then you can. I don't raid people.
Oh, you
so
don't? Okay. All right.
yes.
Yeah, I
Helms
gotta
is like-
find someone to raid.
Helms not playing chess.
Helms is not playing chess.
Raid
That's true. I don't think
Molten, but
I don't think
you know
Helms-
what? I can raid Helms.
Yeah, maybe we could both raid Helms. That sounds good.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Oh, she's
guys.
streaming?
She's
Whoa,
streaming,
she's
but
playing
but
Fortnite.
not chess or Bughouse. She mostly switched to Fortnite. All right, so you're raiding Helms, and I'll raid her too.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you in 11 and a half hours if you guys are still up for that. Don't miss it. Biggest match.
Yeah, and we can mention that to Helms when we raid, because she needs to go cheer for Team Canada. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.
Screwed. Do I have anything